Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena Creole, and with me is the amazing retro nerd girl. How you
Amazing.
doing, my dear?
I'm good. Thank you. You honor me. Thank you. And you're amazing too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. Of course, we are the what is it? Saturday evening movie chicks. I guess is what
Yeah.
we're gonna call ourselves. And
Yeah, that's right.
tonight, I am so excited. The film that we are going to see tonight. A lot of people think that the first Iron Man movie kicked off the MCU,
Oh
but
yes.
no, actually, it's Blade,
Yeah.
1998, the R-rated version with Wesley Snipes. So
Okay.
we are going to get that rolling tonight, actually, in honor of Chris Christopherson, because I was going to have us watch The Nightmare Before Christmas and It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, but
Mm.
that's what I was gonna do. But with the passing of Chris
Yeah.
Christopherson, I said, you know what, we need to watch Blade, and I know it's been quite some time
Yeah.
since I have seen it. I think since you've seen it too. Is that correct?
It's been quite a few years, and this was my favorite for a long time. I would play it almost every year. So I guess we need to reverse that and start playing it again every year because it is wonderful. It's a great superhero movie, but it doesn't feel like a superhero movie. It feels like a wonderful vampire action adventure story
Mhm.
starring one of my favorite actors of all time, Wesley Snipes, kicking butt with that dope
Uh,
hairdo. I love that hairdo.
no, right?
Yes.
The hairdo and the black leather, and I am so not kidding you. It seemed like at Comic Cons and the years after that, it seemed like all the black nerds were sporting Blade. And the group costumes where you had Blade and you had Frost and you had Whistler and all of them
Oh,
together.
yeah.
It was an absolute
Oh, I
freaking.
love
I'm
those characters.
trying to goad Professor X into sitting in his under my desk, sitting in his little bed instead of like bumping my gaming chair. I'm like, you better not put your claws into it. You know that's a no no. But folks,
Yeah.
I'll go through and say hi, see who's in the chat. In the meantime, you can queue up your copy that you
Yeah.
have of Blade because remember, due to YouTube, there's a certain format that I can show it to you guys in on screen so we're all in sync with the commentary. But
Oh, you're so cute.
not good. Really?
He was like, I want to talk.
That's a Bengal cat for you. They're a special breed. They do not like to be left alone. They like to talk, and besides, he wants to be really talkative tonight.
Aw, so sweet.
So yes, if you have a copy, you can queue it up. You'll be able to stay in sync with us with not only the closed captioning but also the timestamps as well. And I'll call that out on occasion. There is not a copy of this over on the Wayback Machine, and I think they're offline for right now. So
Yeah,
you
they're
can
having some
see it.
issues.
They are okay. Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
checked. I heard like 2 days ago, but I hadn't gone
Mhm.
back to check.
Mm.
So Blade, of course, is available on Amazon if you have it.
Yeah.
I think just I think it's just Amazon. I think.
Isn't it's not
Besides Apple TV, you know they got it too.
yeah. I thought it was on one other place, but yeah, for sure on Amazon. That's where I'm watching. I happen to own my copy.
There was on Tubi, but they yanked it. Dang it! Probably because of spooky season.
I thought you were cool, Doobie.
Yeah, and they said nope. No, when it gets to be the spooky season, they start pulling favorites that people they know people are going to go and
Mhm.
watch. That's something
Mhm.
that I've noticed. But you guys can queue up your copy. We'll get started in about 1 minute. Let's see, Moonbeam. I see you there. I see
Anyway.
you talking. I see you. We have Teresa in the chat, Ms. Martin Muses, who says, I recently watched it for the first time. Oh, well, awesome.
Ooh.
Watching this with us. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yes, ready for some Blade. And yeah, I did know that that was a TV series. I did know that. I did know that. And thank you, CJ.
Oh, hey,
I thought I
CJ.
was late for a minute. So thank you for letting folks know. That's my thumbnail guy. Totally hooks up my thumbnails.
Awesome.
Thumbnail alternate
Oh,
screen.
good.
I think we got Tom F. I see you there. Tom F is there. Yes, I am doing great. Good to see you. Kimberly
Yeah.
Ann Hart. Good to see you.
So good to see you.
Let's see. Oh, you got a dog on your lap? Yeah. Yeah, cats start to get really heavy after a while, and it's just like, okay, you need to get off of me.
Oh, yeah.
Mine, I'm sitting there as soon as I lay down on the couch to watch a movie. Here he comes. I'm gonna sit on you. I'm gonna sit on you after I make murder muffins instead of biscuits. As they start doing this,
Oh, yeah.
they start doing that. I'm like, dude, nah. Leave me alone. But no. Yes, Mark. And ever since that shot in this film, you will see it shown in subsequent action movies
Yeah.
like John Wick.
Yeah.
A scene like that, I believe, had never been done, and it's just been
Oh, yeah.
repeated ever since. It's dope watching. When you see it, you'll notice it. It's up there with, I would say, with the Akira bike slide, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
with how it's been repeated. Hey, Chef Nation. Yes, there is only one Blade. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Charles is here. Lance
Hi,
from
Charles.
Outcast Creative is
Hello.
here. He's been dancing, so he probably wants to sit down for a little bit. Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Loves the red glasses. There you
Oh,
go.
thank you, Kimberly. You're so
Go.
sweet.
I always keep forgetting the screen looks different because I've got blue Bocker glasses on. So it's just like, what
Oh.
looks I'm just like, why is the color? Okay, that's why the colors. Let's see. And yes, Chris Christopherson was an awesome singer. I did know that. Hey, Rob says it's movie night. I'll get the cozy blanket out. Yes,
Ooh,
yes,
that's
especially in Florida. In Florida, I'm telling you, people are just like, ooh, it's so cold, so cold. Let's see. I see you, Aiken. I see you, Moonbeam. I see you. I haven't seen Spawn in ages. I need to go back and see that. They are doing another version of the Spawn movie. Scott McFarlane? I think Scott McFarlane put a something out on Twitter a couple weeks ago, showing
oh,
everybody the
really?
script. I can't get this for free and my credit won't go through online, so I'll be lurking. Well, I'm sorry about that. You can see the
No.
copy along with us. I had purposely waited to, have you, if you're not in a hurry to get your stuff, Amazon will give you like a credit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's how I paid to buy Blade for a big 72 cents, but I am getting the 4K. I need the physical copy version. I know I have it on Blu-ray somewhere, but I don't know where the heck it is. So I'll just go ahead to 4K. But folks, we're going to go ahead and get started watching Blade. Make sure you guys have your copies queued up. Unlike me, I did not. I have a version clued up, but not my version here to
Okay.
watch on
And
screen. So
I may have a bite to eat while we're watching.
oh, you sound like me. Totally, totally, totally sound like me. It seems like I'm always eating, and yeah, stuff with garlic in it. Can you believe that?
Yum. That was good for you. Yeah.
All right, folks, and here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let me
Right.
open that full screen preview there. Give folks a little bit of time to sync up. Okay, there we go. I always have to do this so we don't get pulled.
Yeah. Oh, it looks great.
Oh, thank you. Not a fan of Halloween or horror here, but I know you and Retro do. Creepy Prezzies coming this week. Hee hee. Ooh, creepy
Yes.
Prezzies.
Yes.
Creepy
Oh,
Prezzies
I
are
can't wait.
awesome.
Can't wait.
Gonna be awesome. Yes, it is 1967.
He's only 3 years older than me. She is super pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Not just pregnant, but super pregnant.
I will never forget. I was talking with Christopher Judge at a convention once, and he was talking about getting this some vampire show done, and he's telling the plot, and I'm like, that sounds like Blade. Yeah, well, we're kind of doing that, but I'm working on it. I'm just like, don't ice skate uphill, man.
Don't, yeah.
Not ice skate uphill. As soon as you put that plot detail in there, people will be like, man, that's the same thing that was in Blade. And I think, oh my gosh,
I love this.
I think Sticky Fingers was in the Blade TV show, I think.
Yeah, I did not watch the TV show. I was like,
Yes,
Wesley Snipes
Fonto
is not in it?
Kilborn, Christopher Judge from Stargate. Yes, the Christopher Judge from Stargate. Mm-hmm.
I love this part. She's like, it's a surprise, baby. And he's like, oh yeah, I like surprises.
Surprise.
You're
Like,
gonna
oh,
like
I like surprises.
surprise.
Just like, yeah, you gonna get surprised like you wouldn't believe. Such a himbo. I love
Yeah.
it.
He's like, I thought I saw a human being. This is gross.
Mm-hmm. 20 of you folks in here watching, thank you so very much. We are watching Blade from 1998, starring Wesley Snipes and also starring Chris Christopherson, of course. Of course.
This is my music right here. Oh, Lance, are you still in the chat? I know you like this music.
This soundtrack was absolutely bumping.
Fire.
The techno music.
Yes.
I'm like, let's dance, y'all.
Oh man, I loved it so much. I wore all the leather, like all the leather outfits. I wore all of them. Had the tummy out and all that stuff. Oh look. Platforms. My guy is really tall though. He's like he's like dancing with all these guys and they're like, you look tasty.
No. He's like, I have it on my playlist for motorcycle rides. Oh,
Nice.
nice. Nice. Do not adjust your screen, folks. I just want to make sure I bring up Retro Nerd Girl because I don't want your chats. You cannot beat this track. Oh my gosh.
Man, it's so good. This and then the Matrix track. Oh my God, so good. Together. Oh. See, I want this music to come back. You know?
It's like you have to like either get the playlist on YouTube,
Yeah.
or my favorite, go on either Spotify or on Sirius, and they have like the channels where this is like all they play. Like there's a techno channel, the EDM channel, house
Oh
channel.
yeah.
And this when they started spraying blood from the ceiling, I'm like, what?
This is sick. And they're like, they like took off their clothes and they're like, oh, and he's like, oh man, what is this?
They're just like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And he's just, any normal person is like that.
He's like, get me out of here. Everybody's like vamping out right by
It's
him.
raw, baby. These effects, oh my gosh, yes, bloodbath, and you know what that. That's like putting chum in the water for sharks.
Yeah. Uh-oh. They even have like a draining system to drain off. Drain the blood.
I
Oh
love this.
God.
Just like, okay, why did the music change? Like, yeah, we like this bloodbath.
Look at that leather.
I'm
like, oh.
The man, the myth, the legend, Wesley Snipes. And this, oh my gosh, his whole getup.
I know.
It's the
Guys,
Daywalker.
if you want to survive, you better get out of there. Don't be hanging around.
He's the Daywalker. You know, the vampires, that's the ultimate. If you're a Daywalker, you can go out there in the daytime. The coolest effect when the vampires start dying. Woo!
Ay, right in the face.
Well, Charles, if you know the lore, Blade is part vampire. And you know, vampires, they don't make a darn sound.
They just, next thing you know, they're right behind you. I think the thing too
oh, sorry, go ahead, dear.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the thing that was really brand new about this whole thing was that vampires, the way they were dying, you know, even though it's antiquated technology or special effects, it still was pretty impressive, you know.
Because before they would kind of like either melt or you wouldn't see it off camera or some kind of dramatic movement. But with this, it was like you got it in just a.
Yeah.
That's literally the money shot.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then
look at that. Ooh, I love that.
Across the floor.
Yeah, the way they were dying was just like insane. Smile.
Oh, Stuff Rat knows everybody.
He saved you for last.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even see that. It's like, why did he just throw that thing? And then all of a sudden,
He needed him alive so he can reveal some information. I love it. He's just like, ah.
like, another one just for good measure.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
He's so good. Like,
I freaking love this.
let me slow this down because my thing went a little too fast there.
Oh no, Tom. He says, I had the blade sword. It got stolen when I moved. I was pissed. Hell, still am. I will be
no.
too. Shoot.
Gosh, it's just blood everywhere.
Here's some trivia. As I have the X-ray version on oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. On Amazon, it says general trivia. Wesley Snipes became attached to the project because he was in discussion with Marvel Comics to play the Black Panther. The movie adaptation of Black Panther in 2018 was released 19 and a half years later as part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but without his involvement.
Imagine him as Black Panther, man. Whoa.
No disrespect to Chadwick Boseman, but
yeah, no. In like the 90s / to the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy. This is how the story gets juicy.
Here's where it gets juicy, guys. Apparently, Jet Li was offered the part of Deacon Frost, but opted to do Lethal Weapon 4 instead. I don't know, man. You're Jet Li. I'm not going to knock that, but
Jet Li was just one of those guys that just is so dynamic on screen.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie that I've been always wanting to watch that he's in. It's called The One. I never got a chance to watch it, but I want to watch it so bad.
It's good. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, you have seen it?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Mm. And she's like, what's going on here with the teeth? You might not want to put your hands up by the canines.
The One, good movie. Yeah, we'll have to have our martial arts movie block too.
Yeah, I have some scheduled for next year.
Like, I love the Ip Man series. Oh my gosh. That is live.
I haven't seen them all the way through. I've seen like parts of them. Oh,
yeah! Surprise! Vampire. Well, they didn't know it was a vampire body, but you assume it's dead when you bring it to morgue.
He's like burnt to a crisp there.
Like, Aiken says, I've watched Blade many more times than Lethal Weapon 4. Same. He quit because of all his injuries and his fibromyalgia. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Loved him. Hey, you nice gamer. Ooh, and it jumped right in front of my face. I would be screaming and yelling and going on the other side.
Yeah, hyperventilating. like freaking out.
Like, what did I just say? Especially as a doctor, what did I just say?
Oh gosh, yeah, man. That lady in the emergency vehicle got off very
Hmm.
easy.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna bite her. Oh, he was gonna walk away. It's
He
like,
keeps
dang
having
it.
them flashbacks. Well, we see the flashbacks. He
Yeah.
just knows what he was told. Now, the way he gets her out of there, I'm just like, isn't this a little rough? But then again, so is being dead. So
I know she just throws him. And she just like pops
I'm
off of
like,
it.
I could be dead.
Yeah.
I love that line.
These cops don't care that he has somebody who's
Mm-mm.
a hostage or whatever.
Yeah, I'll fix it for you.
Rip.
Wow.
Cops don't care about these. Like, oh,
Right.
you're a hostage. We are shooting you.
Like, we don't care. Shoot. Apparently, Stan Lee originally had a cameo that was ultimately cut from the film.
What?
He played one of the cops that came into the blood club during the aftermath and discovered Quinn's body on fire.
Oh, that would
Dang
have
it!
been cool.
Because
What
every
happened?
movie
Yep.
that that's a Marvel movie while he was still alive, you would always see that Stan Lee cameo.
Oh man, that is really a shame.
Mm. So folks are wondering where I got that from. I have the copy that I bought on Amazon, and
Yep.
it's the X-ray version, so it's linked to IMDb, so
Yeah.
it'll spit out like facts for the film.
Yeah, on the left left side.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, it's showing me the same stuff too. It's really nice and handy.
Yeah, and Blade's car, dang,
I know, right? There's
that
Whistler.
car. Whoo, yep.
I love the way he says vampires.
Yeah. Like you're bringing strays back right now. So
His character has such a good motivation in this too. I love him. They really tried to make a good story.
and that's that whole thing about changing into a vampire. If you watch Salem's Lot, I was like, dang, so simple, but
Ew. Ooh. Smoking? You're smoking hot, lady.
That smell when the garlic hits the oil. Speaking of garlic, yeah, this is the part where I start eating.
Oh yeah, I've been doing my little snacking. Oh, the
Yes, I do have a
vampire.
vampire avatar. Yes, it's that season.
Yeah, I love vampires. They're so cool. The elites of the vampire squad.
There's always the ones where it's just like, look, we're just trying to blend in with
Yeah,
society. You can't go running off the reservation messing stuff up.
yeah, I love that.
Hey, pretty dude. Blade and Spider-Man had a team up. Ooh.
Yeah. Frost, he's so cool.
He's such a disrespectful little jerk.
And
And
he's
the Vampire Council is not pleased with him. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I love how bold he is, though. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, this system is upside down. We should be, we should be the ones in control.
Not sitting around playing nice. We need to be running ish. And then dude pulled a Salazar Slytherin on him. This house.
I love this guy. Um,
Mm.
Udo Kier. Yeah, so good, such a good actor. The accent helps too.
I do like how they're arrogant. Yes.
Mm.
It's almost like what you see in Interview with the Vampire.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
I love
contrast
it.
between like Antonio Banderas as the decrepit European vampires and how he envies the new world
Hmm.
vampires, even though he didn't give Lestat a choice. Hey, Empress Poobah. Cheesy FX aside, this is one of the best SH movies. I recently watched the trilogy again. Second and third, not as good, but still hold up. If I knew you were doing this, I would have waited. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with
Glad
us.
you're here.
Essence of garlic. Ooh, so many good things.
Agreed. I did
Yeah.
not watch Queen of the Damned. I said, nah, I don't think so.
It's actually not bad.
Is that bad?
But it's not bad. But yeah,
I
interview
think
with
it
him.
has to do with Aaliyah passing away. I just couldn't
Oh yeah.
bring myself.
I get it.
I think with that one, I was like, I think I'll read the book.
Yeah. The book is insane. Like
Yeah.
much better than the movie, of course. But interview with a vampire was really good. That was a good movie.
I tell people, if you want to know the difference between Creoles and Cajuns, Cajuns is like the water boy, and
Oh, boy.
Creoles is like Interview with the Vampire. The two societies rarely like mixed
Mm.
because the Cajuns were pretty much seen as beneath the French
Mhm.
Creole planters. That's like kind of like that whole society thing. Anne Rice actually did a book, but also there's a series. I'm trying to get it on physical media miniseries called The Feast of All Saints, and
Okay.
it's basically the story of like the Louisiana Creoles, like the gens de couleur, which was the free people of color, free and enslaved, that whole class. It's really beautifully done.
Oh, I can't wait to read it. Like, looks very interesting. Ooh, I forgot about that in the handle.
Hey, Bonzo. Yeah, I sound elitist, but it's true. It's true. The Cajuns want to just have their life all the way down there in the bayou, you know, not really trying to go to New Orleans. And the Creoles basically just wanted to run New Orleans and all of that. It's like French society, but in a new world. And the French thought we were all backwater hicks. So
Yeah.
that's why if you're a Creole, you needed to learn how, if you couldn't call yourself an accomplished chef, if you couldn't make the traditional French standard meals, but we're just like, we just do it just to impress y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, this was crazy. He's just like, I love this man. He's like, I got you. I got you.
I know,
I got
right?
you. I'm right here and I got you.
This is the thing that's keeping him from vamping out,
Mm-hmm.
becoming a full-on vampire.
I think
Now she
Anne
knows
was
his
on
secret.
record saying she hated the film. I know she did not particularly care for the casting of why am I drawing a blank?
You mean
Tom
Tom Cruise?
Cruise as Lestat. She did not think that he had the gravitas to play Lestat. But when she saw his performance, she was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, she
all
liked it.
right.
Yeah.
And he, oh my gosh, he does such a great job as Lestat.
He really did. They gave him a complete makeover.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, can we get that all the time? Sorry. I mean, I love the hair they gave him, and they just made him look so beautiful.
He was such a pimp.
Uh-huh.
He was a true, like, French, like, Creole,
Yeah. But then
complete with the regalia and everything. It was
oh, the
great.
outfit. Yeah, those yeah, Queen of the Dam, they had him replaced, and even though the actor is really good looking and he did a okay job, I just it lost something.
Yeah.
Lost that magic.
Um, yeah, we dropped that real quick, Aiken. That only stayed in the Northeast. In Louisiana, no. I mean, the powdered wigs were around for a little bit, but eventually it's like, hell no. Mm-mm. Mr. Crispy.
Ooh, that's nice. Yep.
Mm, they are everywhere.
I was hoping that this lady was going to be in more things. In the bush,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah,
Me too.
I didn't see her in anything.
Mm-hmm. You might want to use it on yourself.
Ouch.
Yeah.
She's like, that's my choices.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Dead or living dead.
so you need a ride somewhere, lady?
Hey, Moonbeam says I already missed a half hour because of dinner dishes.
Oh
You're
no.
here with us. And yet, Bonzo, I did read an Anita Blake Vampire Hunter book. I read one. It wasn't quite my cup of tea, but I read one of them. Like, dang it, Frost. Nice server room there. Or is it? Let's see.
Like kind
Well,
of.
in a way, yes. Mass storage. He said, bump your houses. I'm like, you ain't nobody.
Oh, that was a bad move.
I forget who the actor is. The dude who just slapped him because he was in some
Oh,
really good.
Udo Kier, Cor,
Yeah, I've seen him in
Udo.
a lot.
Yeah. You pull me. He's scary because he has no fear of authority.
Mm-hmm. No, he's like bump your pedigree.
Yeah.
We are at 32 minutes and 50 seconds. We are watching Blade from 1998 from Wesley Snipes. That's the stop and I think we just saw Windows 3.1. She's about to find out. I'll hold up on saying it because it could be a spoiler.
Yeah.
But you'll find out exactly what Blade said. And she's like, but it's daytime.
The marks.
Mm-hmm.
Marks of a familiar. He's like, oh snap. Like maybe I'll wait till the next elevator.
Yeah. I'll wait. Oh, wait. That might be suspicious.
She's like, no, I can't be. I'm just paranoid.
You got two puncture marks on the side of your deck. That's like, telegram.
She's like, oh no.
Ah, it's following me.
That building that she lives in, though, my goodness, I've never seen anything like that. Oh, she was gonna. Okay, she came prepared. She was gonna give him a little zappy zap.
Empress Poobah says, I think I'm synced. Why can't they make movies like this anymore? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is like New Line back in the day. They were like the new indie studio in a lot of ways. And they would come out with just these horror movies and take risks that other,
Yeah.
let's just say, take risks that studios didn't want to directly take on as a risk. But New Line got known for making like some crazy horror movies. Of course, like Nightmare on Elm Street,
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of other things, pretty much Wes Craven's whole
Oh snap!
mythology. What you doing in my house?
They own the police. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh God!
He
Oh,
just
ouch!
shows up.
Oh, 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 ouch! Yes.
He's basically a vampire simp.
Yeah, pretty much. This man was trying to kill you. Yes, it's necessary.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Vampire Familiars at Dark Universe.
Ooh, yes.
Mm.
Me too. Yeah, I thought they were going to get into the dark universe after Werewolf by Night. I was so excited. I was like, yes, they're doing this nice and fresh and looks so good.
Hey,
But
Dance Life of the Kingdom. It's going to be awesome.
uh,
Yep, beating up a vampire wannabe. I can't wait. That steakhouse being served by vampire familiars.
oh my God, he just brutalized that guy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Star Bakery. Ooh, I see the Dominican bakery over there.
You got to go there first. Ooh.
Oh, damn. Ah, shoot.
He is pissed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the way he snapped his neck back to look at her. He's like, I am you. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was so
When I first saw this movie, I was like, why is he being such a jerk? And I'm like, well,
yeah.
wait a minute. These are trying to like kill you. You need to pull the freaking trigger.
Yeah, you do. Oh my God.
At least right
I
now.
don't know how many times I went to when I saw this in the theater, I saw this like maybe 20 times. It was this and Speed. these two movies
Mm.
over and over and over. I don't know how many times they took my money for this. I was like, I need to see this movie again. It was so good.
Mhm. I love this when it become on cable.
Oh yeah,
I
oh this
mean,
music.
I was like, I have to see this.
I love this part. The music's awesome, and then everything's sped
Is
up
this
a little.
Cypress Hill?
Oh,
Sounds like Cypress Hill. I love Cypress Hill. I did a lot of studying the Cypress Hill, man.
oh,
Wow.
that is so cool. Another
Mm-hmm.
vampire nightclub.
That music is getting good.
Oh, the music is so wonderful. I love it.
Dude, CJ, no joke. My favorite track was Dr. Green Thumb. Maybe one day we'll watch How High because daggone it, that movie was hilarious.
Yeah, he can smell them from all the way where he's at. That
Mm-hmm.
would drive me. If I was a vampire, that would drive me insane. I already have a sensitive nose as it is. Like, I can smell you from 3 feet away.
CJ, it sure was. And I used to blast that when I was a research assistant, engineering research assistant. Anytime somebody complained, I said, look, you get to blast that long hair metal rock music, but you want to give me crap when I decide to blast Cypress Hill? I don't think so.
Wow.
Oh.
I guess he can, he can go in there. I guess. I thought this was so cute. They know. The vampires are like, yeah, oh, dude. Ooh.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh, oh man.
Oh, don't spill the rum. Don't spill the good liquor.
Oh no, he's gonna trash the whole place. Oh my gosh. He was a good-looking guy when he first started the movie. Oh, hi, Joseph. How are you?
He's getting his ass kicked right now.
Oh God. Oh man.
Dang!
This character does not get any breaks in this movie.
There's no chill.
Yeah.
And you go first. He a little punk.
Oh yeah. This is. Oh yeah, I like this part.
We are at 43 minutes and 47 seconds
Yes.
watching Blade.
I love the fact that every once in a while you'll get a nice little smile from Blade. You know, that's his personality. You know, he's not all cold. There's like,
yeah, we about to have some fun.
yeah.
That is a really old school NAS network access storage. You pretty much have more storage on your phone these
Mm,
days.
yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is
Oh, this was crazy. The vampire vamping.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm busy. This was the
Yeah.
craziest freaking thing. Wow.
He decoded it. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Before they had computers, they couldn't do it. Okay, that bed is dope.
I know, right? You
I
definitely
want it.
enclosed in that sucker. You don't have to worry about any light coming in.
Mm-mm. So who's in the middle? Who's that mark that's in the middle?
Oh,
Yep.
that's for a
It's the
special
size of a
person.
house. Spaceship Earth. I can see the meet them.
Yeah, he knows. Oh, he's focused.
Mm. Thank you so much, Joseph Begay, for gifting those 10 Reina Creole memberships. Thank
Oh,
you
that's so
so very
awesome.
much. You guys got a gifted membership from Joseph Begay. Please do tell him thank you.
Yes, yes. Oh, Joseph,
We
that
got
is so
spooky
sweet.
season members only watch parties that are going to be coming. We get to watch everything together on screen together in a special way. So thank you. Dang, he just like murked him.
I know.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
He was a little punk though.
Quinn is like, you want him alive? What?
Why, man? To see what he did to me?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Matthew
geez.
Marcillo. Greetings and good evening, Miss Lorena and Miss Nerd Girl Gal, plus blessed sisters and brothers in the chat. How are you, lovely ladies and cool people, doing this fair autumn evening? Doing great. And why did
Oh,
that dude
Pearl.
sound like Tattoo from
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Fantasy Island.
mm-hmm.
Frost.
Biscuit Boy? Yes, gifted memberships last 30 days but must be renewed to continue their benefits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
felt
that's
so
what I'm
bad for
thinking.
him.
Oh, dang.
I know it's really crispy.
Fry him again. Hey, Terry Rose. Good seeing ya.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you. Fry him.
She's probably gonna buy him anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep frying you.
Yeah. She's so
Hey,
cute
the
when
majors. Drive through high. Good seeing you. And 26 of you
uh,
folks watching. Please do hit that like button. Oh man, that was so gross. That's how you enter a building.
I know. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. Hey, Brogu.
Oh, hey,
How
Grogu.
you doing? Good seeing ya. Good
Yeah.
seeing ya.
Hope you're doing good.
We are watching Blade, 1998 movie Blade with Wesley Snipes and
Yes.
Chris Christopherson. And when you watch this, you will realize that Disney is straight stupid trying to make this a PG-13. It didn't.
Yeah. It would be ridiculous to make this
Mm-hmm.
PG-13.
Totally.
You
Totally.
you take away all the bite and all the energy out of the character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Vampires aren't nice people for the most
yeah.
part.
And bite, I didn't mean to make that. Yeah. And you take away all the punch.
Dude, I want anything I had to dissect in biology class, I'd eat my lunch too. Ooh,
He's like, I don't want to beat this girl, but I'm gonna have to do something.
I'm gonna have to kill you.
The thing about Wesley Snipes is all he's really good at martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And still good. When you see him in Deadpool and Wolverine,
oh yeah,
he still got it. People were freaking out. They
oh
were like,
man,
"Oh snap! It's
I can't
Blade."
wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. He's got his hand back. Oh no. Oh man. Ouch.
Funny.
He's still laughing. Oh,
Yeah, they can't. They can't do a script this gritty. It's like the reason why they can't do Daredevil. I don't think that they will be the way that the Netflix series is. Which I have to get back to watching. Dang it! I keep getting sidetracked. There's a TLC special one. The group TLC, like a retrospective
oh
on. I
yeah.
gotta see that now.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's true.
I love this laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Go Whistler.
Whistler to the rescue, y'all.
I know. Come rescue me.
That's true. There is only one blade, and we all know it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, Mahershala is cool, but no, I didn't understand the need for them to recast. Perfectly great actor, in great shape,
I think they
age.
know better.
Yeah, age is like wine. Like fine wine.
Mm-hmm.
Whistler just says anything. He's like, somebody get me
Mm-hmm.
a goddamn wheelchair. Oh
He
no.
is like the classic crusty old dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting too old for this ish, but he's still doing it.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh Lord. This is risky. Risky, guys. Risky. Well, he just like cold decked her in the face. Oh no. Oof. Ah, Whistler.
Wesley Snipes, yeah, he's a
Ah.
jet.
See that they work good as a team. Oh my god, she cut off his
Mm-hmm.
arm again.
Yeah, he was. And yes, Tracy Lords was in this too.
Yes, she was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Ah, he's hurt.
Really bad. I get it right. Don't worry about it. There you go. I owe you.
Yeah. He's like, get away.
That's funny, Mark. That
What?
was the thing for a whole lot of people too. I think this was around when Tracy Lords she started making that venture into being a serious actress.
Yeah. I actually didn't. I don't think a lot of people didn't know her before that, and all of her material has been taken away because when she was a minor. There's a big
Mhm.
deal about it. Um, and so she got all of that stuff legally removed. So, but I thought she was a good actress. She even did a
I
version
thought so.
of uh, Princess from Mars or something like that. Uh, a low budget film that she did a long time ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Smoking and chatting.
I don't know, like a little
You can tell he
jackhand,
doesn't give a crap.
Yeah.
This was so sad. And he tells the story.
Oh yeah. Oh God. I wouldn't mind seeing like a backstory of Whistler's. What he just described. That was
I agree.
so interesting.
Yeah, I love it. This part was just always so sad to hear. You notice he didn't finish. He didn't actually finish the story.
I know, right?
Like, so did you choose or what?
Yeah. What happened? Are they still alive? Well, are they still vampires?
Question.
Hmm. I love that Brian says, "Don't tell me about forgetting."
Mm-hmm. I like that he doesn't apologize for being who he is. Don't you know that's what vampires do? You drop
Yeah.
some blood, they're like, yeah, I want to bite. Again.
I know.
Please get Blood of the Blade movie. My brother Grogu will be willing to play the lead.
Oh.
Only if Wesley Snipes is in it. They can just get him a stunt double. Hey Nita, how you doing, my dear?
Oh,
Hope
hi,
you're
Nina.
doing well. Good seeing ya. We're watching Blade, enjoyed it, man. 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 42 seconds. Man, these movies used to be just so good. Was she putting sunscreen on them?
Yeah, this is for that. That's one crazy scene that they got out.
Oh, this is when they took him out to fry,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
crazy. Yeah. And they got sunblock on, all of them.
I'm like, this was. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, he is Nita. Funny thing about Wesley Snipes is my dad actually looks like Wesley Snipes,
Oh, yeah.
and they're both from Florida. Yeah. Like, your dad looks like Wesley Snipes. It's like, yes, I know. He reminds us all the darn time.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes is so good looking. Still is.
Mm-hmm.
Still is. Um, but I had such a crush on him. Just,
Tom Wayne, me too.
he's,
Shoot.
oh my God, he's so smoking. I love, dude, you're smoking hot.
Exactly. Lit for the light him up. Literally. This was crazy how they
It
did this.
was,
It's
yes.
like,
This was so cool.
you take this dude, he's like vampire royalty.
Yeah. And rip out his fangs.
Dang.
Like humiliation complete. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're bleeding all over me.
Dang.
Totally traumatized. They took his teeth and they're leaving him to burn with the sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, dang. I thought that was the coolest thing. They just put down the
That's
visors.
insane. Yeah.
Whew.
That's
They even
not.
died different.
Yeah. Oh, exploded.
Dang.
He
Other
burned
ones,
up and then
they
he
just,
exploded.
yeah. They gotta give us something extra because we've seen the other ones
Yeah.
die.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this was so jacked up. He just slaps his bangs down the table like a new sheriff of town.
Yeah.
I love Whistler. Yep, Joseph, we were just talking about that earlier. Mm-hmm.
I'm about to find out what
Yes.
Ross is working on.
Masculine men, yes, please.
I'm allergic to EDTA. It's so funny that they're using it in this.
Really?
Yeah.
I had never heard of it before.
Yeah, they use it for like a lot of canned foods. Oof.
Oh.
Maybe I'm a vampire. That's why I'm allergic to it. Yes. Whistler's coughing all over the place.
Yeah, that's why he drinks so much.
Mm.
So he doesn't have instead of taking like morphine or something like that.
Oh, cancer.
Mm-hmm. I use them.
Uh-oh, he caught her. Ew.
Yeah, I gotta make that cure. Unless you can figure out a cure.
Yeah, we better start working on it.
Ah.
That's a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
I always love this scene so much. It's like almost like out of a dream somewhere. Oh, and the little girl is Brenda's song, I think. Is it?
Really?
I think so. She's not credited.
It's like, what is he doing out here in the daylight?
I think that's Brenda's song. She's not credited, unfortunately.
This was before the internet, kids.
Yeah.
Hey, freaking punk. Thank you so much for that 99-cent super sticker. Let's see, what do we get? Ah, smiley face with sunglasses.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you
so cute. Oh, I love
so,
that little smile too. It's so cute.
so very much, my dear. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Tell you, you guys, super chats help keep this channel going.
Yes.
And I so appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, he did look like a perp. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, no, you don't go around just hanging on to kids like that.
hmm
See, he knows. They need him. They need his blood.
It's like what you expect.
That little girl is going to be scarred for life. That poor little girl. And that was almost bullet time there. It was done
hmm
a year before the official bullet time, which was 1999. This is 1998. So it was in the air. We were gonna get bullet time eventually.
hmm
that those
Yeah, we didn't get that until the Matrix.
Yeah,
But that was close, man.
that was close. Yeah, that looked like little Brenda song, but they don't have her credited.
Wow. Hey, John the Beagle Dad says, "Hail, guys. Hope you survived the storm." Well, sure did. Sure did. I did not get hit really bad. I had a lot of downed tree limbs and everything, but that was the extent of it. So very thankful.
Yeah.
Ironically, I see a lot of vegans looking at me. They're not eating the good stuff.
Oh, the vampires are here. We got an underground bunk somewhere.
Dude had a shotgun.
In
The
the
light
life.
fixture. I
I
don't know
know
why
that's
I'm surprised at that. It's a
it's
perfect hiding place.
excellent. Yeah, it's perfect.
Just nonchalantly. Yep, I got a gun here too.
Oh, she's a good shot. Yeah, she. Oh, oh boy.
31 of you folks in here watching. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh
Thank
no.
you. We are watching Blade and having a
Oh yeah.
great
Oh
time.
yeah, this is so good. Oh no, don't kick my friend Whistler. There's a lot of rage in that little boy.
Ooh, this is rough. Yeah.
He's too cool to stick around for the brutal part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Like, shoot.
Familiar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part that's really sad.
It was.
Oh boy.
And cross and holy water party time.
Oh my God, yes.
We need some sharpened wooden stakes too.
Mm-hmm.
Silver tip bullets. He's just like, he's like, I can't look. He's like, I can't look.
He's a mess.
Dang.
He's like, oh man. See, I love the subtle acting that he's doing. Like, he's not doing like a whole bunch of like jumping, dramatic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just subtle. Like, how are we gonna handle this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Hey, RJ McReady. Yes, fire also works on vampires.
Oh, hi, RJ.
Yes.
Oh man. The makeup is good here, right?
This is a true challenge.
Yeah.
Like when I went to see like all the haunted houses and everything behind the scenes of Halloween Horror Nights, the effects makeup is crazy.
Oh yeah. Look, it looks so bad. It just makes me wince every time I see him like trying to wipe some blood. I'm like, oh God, that looks like it hurts. And Chris Christopherson is playing it perfect. Like he's really selling it. Look at that work.
He's like,
Yeah. It's like, give me the goddamn gun. Oh my God, his acting in this is so good, though. Come on.
Yes. Aiken says the clotted blood lets you know he's been there a while. They thought about makeup in those days. Yes.
Yeah.
They had to give you the impression that what you saw was real.
Yeah. Another thing that I notice is a big mistake in a lot of modern movies is squirt patterns. They don't know how to do it anymore. It's that CGI blood.
You do that blood spatter.
Yeah.
Dang, you hear that gunshot.
You know it.
And then you see his hand fall over.
Yeah.
Dang. That's right up there with oh my gosh, Sean Connery in The Untouchables.
Ooh, gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
That is one of the best death scenes I've ever seen.
I gotta rewatch that.
Yes, the good old days when vampires didn't sparkle.
Yeah, and I don't mind them sparkling. As just tell me tell me a good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What I liked about this though is again we talked about the way they died, how unique, and the scenes coming up.
Yeah.
They're good. They're so good. They're so good and unique kills
Mm-hmm.
for vampires that you've never seen before. They really went for uniqueness and to make a mark. Really,
Mm-hmm.
well, look at him. He's like, "G- clear everything off the table now." Oh, symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Destroy the root. Fix the problem. Ah, I love it.
Y'all, don't you love when they do that? They
Yeah,
set
yeah,
that up.
yeah.
Whew.
He's about to take care of the roots right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, at least his intentions were.
I love how she's the only one in white.
Yes, yes. That's her colors that she rocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's always some kind of leather. I like the way he says, "I like to see you happy."
He's just flat out blunt about it. You're like, what, for real?
Just tell him to.
Dang.
And Blaze funds key. I always love that line. Uh-oh.
Oh,
This is the scene.
again, this is, and Matthew Marcel is so right. There's so many things that you'll see in the John Wick movies that you
Yes.
first saw, in
Yeah.
Blade. It's just like, I know we've seen this before.
Yeah. And even this scene where they're in this like glass, all these glass things were same thing with John Wick, where there's a lot of glass rooms where people are fighting and things like that.
Hmm. Were they really bringing us down?
I love it. They're like, "That's him, get
I'm
him." Oh
spraying all you
my
mofos.
god.
Dang.
Wow, messed up. I love the way he swings around the shotgun. It's like he catches it. So good. Oh, this scene right here. I just work here. Nope. Uh-uh.
Yeah. I
That
love
that
how you see
that
that
is
flashback of him seeing Whistler.
yep.
It's like, yeah,
Hey.
you just working for him, killed him.
Uh-huh.
Dang, look at this. He got him on his arms. Dang, this is, woo,
Ooh, I love it.
the fight in close
Ay,
close
ay, ay.
quarters fight. Dang.
Oh, yeah. What was messed up? Uh,
There you go.
Kind of reminds you of Total Recall, right? When
It does.
yeah.
Like,
All that
dang.
blood. That's
Oh,
too much.
biological
What
weapon.
what I like though is that they don't spare the blood. Okay, there's just like, let's splatter this whole room with blood. Let's have a rainfall of blood. Oh yeah,
Getting
this
ready.
moment. Oh,
Get
this
ready for
moment.
a surprise. Oh,
Yes, this blows my mind every time.
I was like, what? I think, but literally, I think my mouth was open
Oh
when I
yeah,
saw this reveal,
I was like, oh snap.
and actually quite cool that they did this because it
Yeah,
does. It's like,
like what? Who's? Because we didn't get to see her before.
mm-mm. We
We were
only
like,
seen her pictures. Yep, that's Sanaa Lathan.
yeah. She's like, baby.
That you? The what?
What happened? I love, I love the tenderness in his face.
Mm-hmm. Yep, cheesy FX. And yes, we have about a half hour to go.
He's such a jerk.
He is, and I love it.
Like you finally get united with your mother and you act like this.
Here I am. Dang.
Oh man, it's just I love this so much.
It's great.
Yeah, he'll be a true human, which is fine, but then you can't beat the vampires.
Mm-mm.
You can't fight against them.
It'll be just, just another human.
Yeah. And I love that they present that as sort of like, okay, that's an option. He has to make a choice.
Yeah, in real stakes, it's like you can eat this one or this one,
Yeah.
and they're both not good alternatives.
No. Because him
Folks,
remaining, oh, go ahead.
hmm we are at 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 36 seconds. We're watching Blade from 1998, starring Wesley Snipes and Chris Christopherson. It's like the ultimate flipping popcorn movie.
Oh, yeah. I love the statues. They're so beautiful.
Oh, they are.
Everything in this scene is just so crazy. Love it. The glyphs, everything. See
Really?
what he was thinking. People were thinking about,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're gonna create this language. You're gonna like make this look good.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Charles, I didn't know originally Dracula's Blade's father. Dang. Okay, I gotta go back and check out those
Oh,
Spider-Man cartoons because I missed that episode.
oh, really?
Hmm. Didn't they all get fried?
Yeah, pretty much.
I could have swore that's what happened. It's like, can we kill this dude? Here we go. Again, I love it. She's the only one who is like in all white.
Yeah, he knew about that.
Mm-hmm. Think I didn't know about it? What? I just got him
Awesome.
back.
He's
He's
like, oh
wearing
no,
red now.
Anna.
He's wearing red now.
Yeah. He thinks that this is a serum.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh.
Oh, so Burger says, yeah, oh, okay, I gotta go look at this. I gotta watch some Spider-Man cartoons again.
Yeah. I love it. He's like, why don't you try some? Ah. He's sort of like the court gesture.
He is. And I'm kind of glad they didn't kill him right away because
Yes.
just with his demeanor and like the comic relief, he really
Yeah.
is. You want him to stay around.
Yeah. He did such a good job at that. Which actor is this? Uh, Donald Logue. Yeah, great job. Oh yeah, this one. This is so interesting in the conversation leading up to this.
He's like, turn to some kind of zombie or something.
I thought she sold that.
Oh, this is like a darn. I guess it is just like an Egyptian pyramid.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, where they like? I want to know more about this place. But I guess it's just been like always there. The vampires have been just the caretakers of it for to hold on to their culture.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, just keep it up for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Curtis was her former boyfriend, and he was like trying to get back together
That's
when
right. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, no, I don't want to get back. No, I want to get back together with you.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Worst ex ever.
I know, right? They have
It's
it
so
so cool.
creepy.
Yeah. The flesh is like coming off of his face. Ooh. It's one of the reasons why I don't like zombies.
Yeah, you gotta like, well, kind of slow. Except for 28 days. Except for
Oh,
28 days later, it's
I
like you gotta decapitate them, burn them, all of that. Even if you cut off their body parts, they still keep crawling back, and
yeah.
it's too much work. Vampire just, well, stab it in the heart and decapitate it because there's those two things you got to do.
Yeah. Depends on the vampire too. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Usually, some
mostly
lower rank vampire just stab them in the heart with,
yeah.
with wooden stakes and they're
Yeah.
done. But
Sun comes up, they're toast.
hmm
I love this part.
so thirsty.
He's dangerously close though for it to be his mom. Mom,
hmm
stop it!
It reminds me of some friends saying, "I ain't gay, but he a good looking dude." It's like that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's good looking, go. All right,
hmm
they're good looking.
Like respect on that physique, man.
It's begun. The blood is going to start dripping now.
Everything, even her whole like wardrobe and persona is
Mm,
perfect.
I think so too. Yeah, I always like that character.
No, I could have swore
Yeah.
they did this in Cabin in the Woods. Did you ever see Cabin in the Woods?
No,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
it's too scary of an idea.
it's it went one way and then it went the other way, and then I was just kind of sitting there, just kind of like, okay, but they kind of had the same idea
Oh, okay.
with the blood sacrifice thing.
Oof.
Step on your darn mark.
They're taking a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yep. Underground lab with monsters in it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. It was a good popcorn watch. Shame what happened with Chris Hemsworth in that bike, though.
Even the older vampires are like, we don't know what's gonna happen. This is weird.
Mm-mm. We were just told we shouldn't even mess with this nonsense.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on in and save Blake, girl.
Really? Don't piss me off.
Yeah.
Well, you knew she was going to use it on somebody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just having that nice of an outfit with that faux fur collar, that please. And I don't think she didn't get a drop of blood on her. Dang, he looked good.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks he's gonna be one of the gods. There's only gonna be one god.
He is such a freaking doofus.
Yeah.
Freaking love it.
I know, right? So silly.
Hey guys, Scar. The Bosco scenario. Check out his channel. It says the Reina Creole, the movie that saved Marvel. You got that right.
Yeah.
Dang it! Why can't they make them like this anymore?
All right, yeah.
Leave a critical ingredient unguarded, then monologue. Yes, right out of the Bond Bond villain book. You don't leave it unguarded. When you see Bond, don't talk to him. Just kill him.
Yeah.
Don't tell him your evil plan. Just kill him.
Right?
Can't believe that was a Saturday Night Live sketch. That was so funny.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
All they need is one drop of blood. Oh.
This is crazy. Is that was like, is this even really gonna work?
Yeah. I mean, it could have just been a whole bunch of nothing happened, but
I remember watching this thinking, this is so gross, but so hot at the same time.
yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh man.
Yes, the casting is almost perfect in
I
this.
think so. I think so. Everybody's just great in it.
I think a lot of the reason why this movie works is because it was an indie studio like New Line. I think at the time they were taking on these projects
Yeah.
that like the major studios didn't really want to risk it, but they started seeing these things were making money. So they could be as cheesy as they wanted to be.
I know, right? And he just
And
needed one drop of this glorious blood. And Blade is back.
it's
Like how she
insane.
comes in and she's like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, he does sound like the Hulk, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, this must be what crack is like.
Ooh, the
Woo!
lightning. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
I love this
Raiders of the
one.
Lost Ark.
I know. Don't look at it.
Like, man, she lost her damn mind. Let me kick you in the back.
I know. I just loved how resourceful she was in this. Ah,
Like, dang.
Ooh. Go, girl.
There you go.
Nice work.
Mm-hmm. That's how you steal a gun. This is like the
I know,
electric
right?
chair for vampires.
Like you are not my mother anymore.
You know that's a trick, right?
Ah, man.
Dang! This was so freaky. I
I
loved
was
it.
like, ew, what the heck? Man,
Dang!
that's crazy.
Like flying skeleton monkeys coming out of their skeletons and whatnot.
Yeah. I like how the other
Wow.
two are just like scared to death. They're like, what the heck is happening? Oh, he's turning into the blood god. Whoa. Oh, man. I always felt bad that he had to kill his mother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, he gonna be climbing up walls and whatnot. Superhero landed.
I know. So crazy. And take his sunglasses. Took his glasses.
Thank you. Give my
Okay.
glasses back.
Oh, this was crazy. One of the
Dang.
craziest. Wow. One of the craziest fight scenes ever.
My job is just to shoot from up here.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, that dude is like, I'm hurt. God.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought this part was so sick.
Dang.
Rip out somebody's throat and throw it at the next person.
This is the kill floor. I love it. Get it there.
Oh, man.
Now kick you back up so I can kick you again.
Wow. Just so good. She was a good shot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But
She's pretty fast.
oh, the vampire.
Vampire mace.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, I guess she put the serum in there. Smart. We kicking a lot in the air. Sweep the leg. Oh, this.
It was just great. And like, oh, don't let him get his sword. Oh, man. He's fighting his way back to getting his sword, and such a crazy
That
scene.
was the coolest freaking scene. I remember that
Yeah.
from the trailer. That's also straight. That's also John Wick borrowed that too.
So cool. That running with the sword behind you like that. Oh,
All right.
I love it. He just fights with so much style.
Love it. And because he'd done so much, Wesley Snipes had done so much like martial arts training, and he's
Yeah.
like the real deal.
Yeah.
When you see him.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Almost like watching Jim Kelly. Oh, dang. Oh, that was, oh, don't tell him he got back together.
He's like, what?
The hell?
Love that part right
I know, that looked like
what? He's like, what the heck? I'm going to have to just chop you into little pieces. This is going to happen.
Aiken, I think he grabbed that from somewhere. Or he picked up the one that his dead girlfriend had dropped. Wait, no.
Oh.
That's a good question. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. And this was before the bullet cam that they used in the Matrix.
Yeah. Just before that.
Where you can see like dodging bullets and stuff.
Serum. He's like, nice shot.
Yeah.
You won't know how nice until a few moments from now.
Dang. Don't you? Oh. He grabbed it and it's like Chinese star, mofo.
Yeah.
What is that? Like
I love it.
I
love it. I love it. the quote of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pick,
man.
boom.
Man. Oh, gosh.
This was so gross.
I was like, oh,
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness.
Apparently, the first cut of the film was 140 minutes long and had a disastrous test screening with audiences, and heavy edits and reshoots were implemented, which delayed the release date more than half a year. The most significant change was the addition of the final sword fight between Blade and Deacon Frost, which did not exist in the original version of the movie.
Oh, thank goodness somebody put that in there.
Because that fight was,
yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
And I love it. That kick to the
yeah,
to the pork chick.
It's so good. And I love his reaction to it. He's like, what? Yeah, this is Blade's answer to her question, her dilemma that she presented to him. He's gonna remain a daywalker vampire.
Yeah, because he's like, I can't. It's like I can't lose my strength. Ooh,
See, I always wanted to know what happened after this for this part here, because I was like, oh, I want to know more. And I don't think the second movie followed up with it at all. But
I haven't seen the second one. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight because I haven't watched that one in a long time. Probably for a reason.
No, it wasn't too bad. Not as good, but it wasn't too bad. But I don't remember them continuing this story.
Where are we going? It's a surprise. I like
There's so many better ways to get a victim than to like just like, oh, I'm just gonna grab you by the throat. She was already complying. We get
I
ready.
love this in the snow. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I wanted to see the rest of this. Ah, and of course the
This
music.
film, oh my gosh, it is just
Ah,
the freaking best. I mean,
the music is
uh,
too like. Yes.
straight up thing. It's like got my head bumping. I'm like, yeah,
Oh.
that was just like a whole vibe, and it's so hard to explain to some people. It's like um, when you go to a film like this, and it was something that how would I put it? It's something that was an adaptation of a comic book character. Like I didn't know because I hadn't heard. I only had a limited number of
Yeah.
time for comics, so I didn't know who the heck it was.
No, I didn't
But
either. Yeah.
seeing the film, I was just like, this movie is so darn dope. Just
Yeah.
like everything, just from how the character was written to friends of mine who were telling me, that they had read the comics
Mhm.
and they loved the character. And then you go to like the conventions and now it's almost a staple as well. You have somebody who's, dressed up
As
as,
Blade,
as
yeah.
Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I have to say about this movie is that the vampire world itself seems so big, so mysterious, and you really wanted to know more about this underground community.
Hmm.
And it was different and special. They had glyphs. They were, they had their own culture, their own language, their own um history. And so it would have been, I really think that what they missed in the sequels were just like continuing more of that kind of lore. But they did bring in like all these other, wild characters, which are they were cool. But I I think that it was kind of a this is the definitive movie of Blade. You want Blade, this is it, and
Yes.
it's great. It's just great.
I mean, look at this popularity on IMDb. This
Yeah.
movie came out in 98 and it's still crazy popular. And as long as this movie is out and available, Disney cannot do a PG-13 version
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
People will just reject it.
I think so too. And, and maybe that's the reason why it was in the works for like 5 years now or something ridiculous. Um, because you have to hit the right notes with this. And if it just
Hmm.
doesn't, and it has to be rated R for the violence, for the blood. I mean, you can't have a bloodless vampire movie. I don't think it would have the same impact. And
No.
um, it, Blade, uh, one-liners, that sword, the cool funky music. It's like what else? What else could you ask for? So much, so much, so good.
It is just, yeah, it's so good. And like you were saying, between the vampires, the blood, of course, we all know how vampires die if they're exposed, to the light, what happens when people turn, by a vampire. You can't have a bloodless
Ah,
vampire
hate
film.
that.
Even if you do it in a cartoon, there's
Yeah.
still blood involved, okay?
Yeah, and also like the CGI blood B BS, if I will, like absolutely unacceptable. I mean, get some red syrup, some Kool-Aid, and some syrup, and please
Phew.
give us like visceral blood in a movie
Yeah.
that actually features
Hmm.
vampires. And another thing they're doing is like a CGI teeth that they put in. I mean, come
CGI.
on,
There's some
that
stuff
just doesn't
where
work
it's
for
you
me.
you can't you
They,
can't beat it.
yeah,
It's
like
like you cannot beat the practical effects. There's a reason um,
yeah,
why they do that. There's a reason why the best CGI is when you can't tell if
yeah,
it's real or
yeah.
if it's fake. And even not necessarily CGI, even anime, for those of you who are anime heads like I am, the studio Mappa, they are experts in actually drawing blood spatter, blood spray. Usually, if there's
Ooh.
something with a lot of blood in it, usually Mappa's the studio
Hmm.
uh, that will do it. And it's just like, is it real? Is it drawn? Is it real?
That's the way. Yeah,
The effects have to be visceral, and too many studios rely on CGI as a crutch instead of an actual tool. So it's like, okay, if you do Blade like it should
mhm,
as a rated R film,
mhm,
need to have that visceral horror, to it with respect to the effects. And I think, especially with Disney involved,
yeah.
they're afraid to go there. New Line
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
go there. New Line, and we saw Nightmare on Elm Street, and the story behind, the reverse blood scene that almost electrocuted and killed people.
yeah.
Taking risks like that on these movies, and that
Mm,
people went to see these movies, and why they are so freaking popular, even,
yes,
even today.
yes. I mean, so like we watched The Shining, and there was like the that hallway with all the blood, and they used actual liquids for that. I mean, they used it was practical effects, and
Hmm.
it holds up till this day. And that's exactly what you want. You want something that's going to hold up over time because it looks realistic. And that's what we're
Hmm.
not getting with these blood splatters that are CGI. It just doesn't flow right. It doesn't look right to the eye. Um, I mean, it's cool if you want to make it a PG rated or whatever, but again, it doesn't have the realistic. Like the latest Fright Night movie, I didn't actually see it, but
Hmm.
the scenes that I saw were so terribly CGI in totality, and I was like, why did they do that? And then even the fangs weren't real. They actually did CGI fangs for vampires. Like, it's one of the easiest practical effects to do. Like, I spent a whole year being a vampire, like, for fun. And it was like you just pop those suckers in and you're done. It was not a big deal to put in
Mm-mm.
some vampire teeth practically, and they look realistic, and they're making them look even better all the time. So the thing is, like, come on, you don't have to use CGI to create fangs. Come on.
It's like, stop being lazy. You want to save the CGI for something like, all that blood coming down the hallway. Oh, thank you so much, Aiken, for that
Oh,
7.99 super chat, Australian dollars. Thank you so much.
that's so
Just
nice.
thanks for the fun watch party, ladies. It was great catching up over a fun movie.
Oh, that is
Well,
nice.
so glad you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys, super chats help me, do stuff like this. Get these movies and do these movie watch parties with you guys, and
Mm,
get extra copies and just do stuff like this. So thank
yeah.
you. I love watching such good movies with folks. It's just like,
Oh, good.
it's like remembering those great. It's like, yeah, you see that movie, that thing was freaking awesome. It's like, yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah.
absolutely great. Let's see. What if Buffy teamed up with Blade? I don't know. That's kind of two different things. That's interesting, though.
Yeah, it's
That's super
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pretty much channel Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I go to like Halloween Horror Nights. Because people kind of walk through the scare zones, kind of like not knowing what they want to do. I'm like, look, I got to get through this scare zone. I'm just looking. Unless I see something that captures my attention and I'm looking at like how they do the makeup and the outfits and the effects, and and then that's when somebody will jump in and like actually scare me because I stopped paying attention.
Yeah, yeah. No, it can like be so much fun to go into those places because even though I'm not like a big horror like huge horror fan, I love those places because they, the effect you can actually see the effects like, and I love makeup and I love the whole like theatrics of putting on a
Hmm.
show, and so they really put on a show. They really put
That's
on a
why
show.
I like the scare zones so much because it's
Mm.
literally it's like performance, performance theater in a way when you go and like how they set everything up, the sets, the makeup, even how some of the scare actors act. Because I
Mm.
think other scare zones are pretty much they don't really talk. It's like they
Mhm.
don't talk. It's mostly mannerisms and all of that. And one scare zone they actually do, which is just really
Oh
funny.
wow, that's gotta be like totally weird.
It is. It's weird, but it's so funny. Like being in the Bayou one, which is my favorite. Well, I'd say second favorite. You go through, and you're just like zombies. They just like moan and
Oh
growl at
no.
you, and kind of have their mannerisms where they literally move. Like zombies, as
Oh
opposed
my
to the
goodness.
torture fair, where they're like bring them out, we're torture them again, and it's totally different. So
Oh man,
it's
that
just
sounds
fun
like a
like
lot of
that.
fun.
It's
That is
a
really,
it's a blast. It's
yeah.
a it's a blast, and I know it's like there's certain parts of horror that I like. Most of it for me is mostly psychological
Mhm.
that I like to watch. I'm not really into the slashers too much because like the Terrifier, I can't watch that series.
No, I can't even look at the posters or the promos. I'm like, hide.
I
I
can't.
like hide the I'm like, no, I don't want to acknowledge it exists.
No, I don't. I was watching some horror movie. I forget which one it was. It was like an anthology. It wasn't like Trick or Treat. Trick or
Mhm.
Treat, I like. That was more psychological, like Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing. But with this one, it was so much blood and it was so disturbing. I was just like, no, that's definitely not for me. So even when I saw there's like, oh, there's a new Terrifier movie, I'm like, no, that's not my thing. I'm not into the mayhem type of
Yeah.
thing. I'm kind of into, to go in a haunted house, somebody turns around, the throat's cut, they don't know what happened, and they're just like, what, what
Am I
happened?
alive? Am I still alive?
I'm dead. It's like with Insidious. Why I like that. A lot of it's psychological. It's people on different planes, and it's like the mom goes in to say goodnight, and the kid's like, no, there's something there. And she's like, I don't see anything, and she leaves, and then you see like the demon that's in the room, and just like, wait, mom, don't leave the room, don't leave the room. Stuff like stuff like that.
Wow.
Stuff like that. Thank you, Joseph
Oh,
Begay, for that $10 super
wow.
chat.
That's so sweet.
Thank you so much. You guys are so good to me. A great channel and wonderful channel. Thank you.
Yes.
You all have a great weekend. Glad to see the hurricane didn't impact Lorena Creole. Best you all. Well, thank you. Thank you. I lost internet when the storm was over for like
Mm.
8 hours. So I don't know what kind of repair
8 hours.
that we're doing. Yeah, broadband, I would say broadband. So I had what's it? I had like 5G. So glad, thanks to you guys, I upgraded my phones. I'm glad I did. Um, so with the new ones, it's like the receiver is better, and so I was able to use that. And even if the cell towers got knocked down, because that happened before too, with iOS 18, your messages go to satellite. So
Oh
that's
wow.
why a lot of people who were in North Carolina, because they had iOS 18, they were able to send out messages to like loved ones because cell towers were damaged. So
Yeah.
coincidental, that's what happened.
Oh,
But yeah, a lot of people got hit worse, like on the west coast of Florida, like the storm surge. It missed Tampa, but I think further south, a lot of those outlying uh, islands and those areas down there. So they slowly are getting back, but there's a lot of damage. The stadium, I think,
oh
the
man.
Tampa Ray Stadium, like literally the roof got ripped off of it. Cranes get slamming into buildings. I mean, there was damage, but nowhere near the scale on the coast because we're inland. So we got a lot of high winds, risk of flooding. If you're somewhere that's prone to flooding, like where I live, not prone to flooding. That's because we have a draconian HOA. I have to thank them actually for that. We have retention ponds that are like really low in the summer, but
Ah.
after this storm came through, they were like filled up
Ah.
with water. So yeah, and it freaked the cat out. He did not want to go outside in the patio. He just started going back out there yesterday. He's like, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. No
Smart.
way, no way, no way. Uh, Parts of Terrifier Part 3. Oh, okay. Let's move there. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I know the horror movie that the Terrifier came out of, and when I saw that, I was just like, no, it was just
Yeah, no.
it was not for me. It was not for me. I had to wind up turning that off, and
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know
no.
what channel recommended
I
it to
couldn't
me.
even watch the trailer for this one because I was like, oh, the trailer came on and I was like, nope.
Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Nope.
So like, and that guy's face is so disgusting. I'm just like, no.
Yeah, it was just like a mess. Oh, okay. It was a movie called All Hallows Eve.
Oh, that's where he's from.
That's the one where I didn't know the name of the character. I know we're kind of going off the reservation. Um, it was it was the first time I actually saw the character because it was like an anthology. Literally, what happened was I saw Trick or Treat, that anthology,
Okay.
which actually was good. I did like that. Um, but then I got recommended, this All Hallows Eve, and I think it was actually a Shudder original. I think.
Mm.
So I was watching that, and I'm just like, okay, I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm like, this is so not for me. Just no, no. And then I saw recommendations for like the Terrifier 2. I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. And then I saw stuff for Terrifier 3. I'm like, man, if
Yeah.
it was like All Hallows Eve, I was like, no. And they made a second one. I didn't watch the second one. It was bad enough. I watched the first one. I'm like, this can't be going where I think it is. And I said, yeah, like, okay, no, not for me. Trick or Treat, yeah. Trick or Treat is good. Trick or Treat is okay. But that was just freaking disturbing.
Well, people seem to be just loving it, watching the going to the movies to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like I'm gonna
making
stick this one out.
money hands over fist compared to the Joker too. I mean, but that it was just like, nah, it's not for me. I'm kind of like, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of movies like that I'm just like, no, that's okay. I want my sanity just for a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah, I can deal with creepy. Sometimes the violence just gets really over. It's like the slasher film used to have a thriller component to it, and then it's
Mhm.
like it lost the thriller component and went totally into slasher
Yeah,
territory.
it
Yeah, it's
doesn't
like
mean
that's.
anything to me. I'm like, okay, well, but like Freddy, oh, I mean, in many ways, he's like a slasher, but there's a whole story behind his
Exactly.
origin, and he's has a specific target too.
Hmm.
It's the offspring of the people who did something terrible to him,
Hmm.
and just that
Yeah.
kind of thing. There's that kind of storyline. They don't have anything to pull any of some of these stories together for me. Um,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
And it just is like really
Hmm.
sad because I really, sometimes you want something that's really good, exciting, but also intriguing. And I find that with the older movies. So
Yeah.
I just pull out one of the older movies.
And you are right, Matthew Marcillo. I like the Saw movies. I didn't like the latter Saw movies because the intrigue or the mystery wasn't as good, and it seemed to rely less on the mystery of what's going on and right into you know the blood spatter, because the point of Saw is that this man who's dying of cancer, pretty much, he was given like a false diagnosis or something like that, and so
Hmm.
he winds up bringing these people in, and it's like, okay, basically you can die, or you can lose a part of yourself and still go on living. Which choice is it? He's like, I like to play a game. And you're just like, what is the motivation behind this person? Because the first Saw, that mystery blew my darn mind how they did that. But a lot of it is around Jigsaw and why he picks these people and why these certain group of people are there, and what is it that's truly going on with these
Hmm.
games. It's the first one, I want to say the first three were actually really good. After that, it was kind of like, all right, y'all just pulling stuff out of nowhere. So yes, it's like it did have certain like gore in it, but there was other parts to the story. So that's like the different reason. That's the reason why. But yeah, that first Saw was perfect. We should probably do a watch party for Saw. Oh my
I'll have to sit out on that one. I am
yeah.
not doing so. I'm a Saw virgin, and I'll stay that way.
I didn't want to watch it either, and the mystery is what got me.
Uh,
That's what got me. I was
yeah.
just like, oh, that's so good, but I gotta find out what happens. I have to. I was so invested in finding out what happens with it, and then when you find out at the end, they wrap it up so there's everything that was in plain sight that you didn't see um, before. But for me, it's like I can stomach a good amount of gore, but you have to give me a reason for having
Yeah.
that. And with the Terrifier, it just went someplace where it's not necessary. And like
Yeah.
with Blade, okay, there's blood necessary that's in there. Vampires, the blood
Yeah.
sucking parasites, okay?
Yeah,
So they're not
that
gonna
makes
be, you know, I want to say nice, but it's what they do. They feed off of people.
sense. Mhm.
Humans are basically, cattle to them.
Yeah.
Some are very civilized with how they do it, and others are just like, hey, this is like an all you can eat buffet, and we're, up in the club with blood spraying down. It's like, hey, blood bath. We threw a snack in here. You're gonna have to find it. It's that's what you expect. You're going to see a lot of people fighting for their lives. You're going to see
Mhm.
vampires stalking their prey. That's what you expect
Yes.
to see. So you can't make it like it's this nice,
Yeah. I
cleaned up version.
I'm particular to like the storylines with vampires to do like with a romantic element to it. Like I don't know,
Hmm.
but definitely one that incorporates a little. It's speaking of that, that's something very unique in this story. There's no romance, not really. I mean, you could kind of say there was something building, but not really. There really wasn't a romance in there.
Hmm.
Did you feel like there was a romance between the girl and Blade? It could have gone that way.
I think it was. I think it was there, but And I'll say when it comes to those comics at the time, it's like they did romance, but it was kind of like, how do I put this? When I watched the movie, this is just me. My idea of romance was the fact that he saved her life. I'm like, okay, because it's like you could have left her there to die, but
Yes,
no,
you
for
felt
some
something. Yeah,
reason, you didn't leave her there to die.
yeah.
So,
Like
you
that.
brought her back. Then you had to read her the riot act because she's not taking it seriously about protecting, her own life.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those where it's there if you, at least this is just me. Again, I'm a
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah.
It's there
No.
if you see it,
Yeah.
but it's not like overplayed, you
Mhm.
know, like he's not like drooling over it. It's in the dialogue.
Yeah.
It's
You
it's
can.
in, it's like it's because that's where I kind of see it, where it's in the dialogue when
Mhm,
when they
mhm.
talk, or and you can
Yeah.
tell that even like when he talks to her, when he looks at her, it's like it's obvious that there's something, but it's just like I got vampires trying to kill people right now.
It's like, yeah, I don't have that much time for this romance
I
thing,
think,
but
yeah, I think if they went to like subsequent movies, like I said, I forgot what the second one was,
yeah.
but they could possibly see that because it's not Bram Stoker's Dracula in a
Okay.
way. This is
No.
like Marvel superhero, that
Yeah.
type of thing. That's going on. I was actually cool with it, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I love that there was something cool going on, but it didn't have to be associated with that. And I was thinking, like, the way it ended, it almost felt like she was gonna be like the new Whistler and like take
Hmm.
over, like help him on the side, but that didn't happen, of course. But it was sort of like, with sort of this like kind of flirty
Hmm.
edge to it, like,
Yeah.
and especially because she is probably one of the few people who know about his condition, probably going to help him, all that stuff.
Hmm.
So I thought there was something there, but it's almost like, yeah, we can't be in a relationship together. It is
Not right now. You're out
not.
there,
Yeah,
killing people, but you
yeah,
gave me something to do. So, okay, I'll go and
yeah.
do that. What's your rating?
Mm,
I give this movie a 9 out of 10. That's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
It may be a little bit more. I will give it even more because of the fact that it was groundbreaking in many areas
mm,
with the choreography, the
mhm.
flavor, the being like the first of its kind. Um, so I would give it like a 9.6.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, because it did a lot of fresh things when it came out. I mean, now
True.
there's some dated stuff, but it was really kind of like, oh, I still can see the ideas of what they were trying to accomplish,
Mhm.
um, even when the special effects isn't like top notch, didn't hold up quite. Um, so yeah, I would give it a 9.6. It would have reached that 10 if they used more practical effects. Imagine a practical effect of the vampires like coming out of like the vampire uh, skeletons coming out of the vampires. That would have been sick. Just
Mm.
thinking about it is just like
Absolutely.
I need somebody to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just remember something. Yeah, that whole drawn out scene where he was sucking her blood out. Yeah.
That was very
Yeah.
erotic, yeah,
Yes.
and
Very.
especially with her doing, the vocal.
Yeah. I'm
I was
like,
like,
oh, I forgot about that part.
"What are they doing? It's happening."
Yeah. But yeah, I it's like I give it a 9. There's a couple of technical things and a
Oh yeah.
couple just nitpicks with the story would not stop me at all from watching it. But it is a solid it's a solid 9, and
Mhm.
one that obviously you can see people keep talking about it, constantly something that people refer to. You'll see other movies, especially John Wick franchise taken from it. It is amazing. Can we have a Christopher Reeve Superman watch party, please? I would love to do that.
Mm.
That's probably, maybe I can do that next month. I literally between now and Christmas have to put a schedule together. But yeah,
Yeah.
that is something. I oh man, I don't want to see Superman 3 if I don't have to. It's not my
Yeah,
favorite.
I kind of did a Superman watch party kind of recently. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't love to see it again. I am doing Superman 2 in the beginning of the year, um, to follow up with that. So that
Okay.
so it's a Superman 2. If you want to see a watch party, you can head over to my channel and you'll see Superman watch party.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Yes, absolutely. I've said that many times. And yeah, pretty much, Empress. That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was
Yes,
thinking.
yes, Empress. Yes, it does, and it sound like it. The whole like, I was like,
Like, y'all did that on freaking purpose. We know you did. We know you did. We know you did. Hey, Ogana John. Good morning. We are getting ready to wrap up. Yes, I love 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Not so much.
oh
Not so
man,
much.
I
I
have to
mean,
say, I there isn't a Superman movie I didn't like. That's I'm easy to please. Um,
that's okay. Everybody's got one where it's just like, look, that's my
it's
jam. And
yeah, Superman is like one. I'm like, okay, they made a movie about Superman. It's good.
mhm, they made it. Christopher Reeve is in it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, folks, Retro Nerd Girl, what do you have coming up to let the folks know about?
Oh, sure. If you guys haven't checked out, maybe you can see the replay of it. Earlier today, I did the a watch party for the movie Coraline, 2009. Very, very good movie. Stop motion, fantastic. Next week,
Mhm.
we'll be doing Christine, 1983. Really, really fun horror movie. You didn't, yeah, it's a horror movie, all right, but it's an old school jam, and I just love it. Stephen King, about an evil car by the name of Christine. That's bad to the bone. There, no.
Oh, you know what? I maybe I'll watch that tonight because I didn't finish watching it, so I'll probably put your watch party on while I'm watching that. I didn't watch Christine because I bumped it in favor of watching Maximum Overdrive. Yes, I like that.
What an insane movie.
It's insane, and we will be watching it on my channel. I
Oh,
just have to
yes.
find I got to find some place to shoehorn it in because
Yes.
I know Stephen King wrote that sucker when he was on a coke bender, but I'm gonna tell you right now that movie is so
It's
freaking
a lot
funny
of
on
fun.
so many levels.
Yeah, it's a
Oh my gosh.
lot of fun. Oh my God.
It is, yes, it is absolutely, it's just too much fun. I shouldn't say too much fun, but it is fun. But check out Retro Nerd Girls channel. Definitely watch that replay
Yeah,
of Coraline. I loved the movie.
so good. So good.
It was fun. Camera girl actually liked it. She saw it when she was younger, and I'm just like, aren't you scared
Mm.
of that? No. Okay, I'm looking. I'm like, I don't trust dolls with button eyes. They just
Oh
freak
my
me out.
God.
But
Oh, I have something special for you. Hold on a second.
uh oh. Do you have the Coraline doll with the eyes?
Oh no, I have something better. Hello.
That is so cool.
It's the other retro, everybody.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh man.
That
So
is so cool. That is so inventive. Oh my gosh.
that was
That is so
yeah.
inventive and so cool. I love it. I did not expect that. I thought she was gonna hold up a Coraline doll like, here you go. Put
I want her though.
eyes
I
on it.
want her for sure. And yeah, I want her, and now she's on my list, and also a Voltron doll or figurine if I can get my hands on it because of the movie coming out. I just realized I'm like, I don't have any Voltron stuff. So I need some Voltron stuff.
Oh man, I may have to check I have to check that out. That's how she opened the watch part. That is so cool.
Yes.
That's
Oh.
so cool how she did that. So cool how she flipping did that. I love it. Well, as for excuse me, sorry the delay. As for your girl, next Saturday we are going to be having a special watch party. It's going to be a double feature. We're going to be watching "It's the Great Pumpkin," Charlie Brown, and then we're going to watch "The Nightmare Before Christmas." So
Oh,
we're getting
wow.
a double feature. I did this with my channel members last year, and they loved it. So this time we're going to do it in general, so you guys can watch both of them. So cannot wait for that. That's next week. Tomorrow, I will be live streaming from the Animal Kingdom Park at 2:30. It's getting cooler, which means time to go back and check and see how the animals are doing. So
Aw.
we're gonna go enjoy checking out. The animals are probably more active now since it's a little bit cooler. Get to go out there and see them. And of course, 8 p.m. Welcome to Florida. We're going to be talking spooky Florida. And at 9:15, we're going to be watching the latest episode of The Penguin for channel members. So you do have to be a channel
Ooh.
member in order to watch that. So if you are a new channel member, watch out for that announcement in the community tab on my YouTube page. I dropped the link for a StreamYard webinar link, and we use that to watch it together. And speaking of announcements on the community tab, I should have the October viewing schedule for channel members. I should have that all together for you by tomorrow so you can see what we're going to be watching together for Movie Club. I am very excited about the selections of things that we're
Ooh.
to watch. And yes, we are going to be watching Megan. Okay, we're gonna watch Megan. We're gonna watch Megan. I still freaking love that. Something about creepy dolls. Absolutely love. Okay, folks, we'll have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Yes, I do. I do need sleep. And hopefully I'll get some tonight. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much, Retro Nerd Girl, for hanging out with me
My
for these
pleasure. My
amazing,
pleasure. Thank you for
amazing
having
watch
me.
parties. They're such a blast. You all take care. And of course, we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.